Supermarket chain thinks the fastest way to the customers' pockets is through their noses, so it's filling up the aisles with intoxicating artificial food aromas to entice customers to buy. Early show contributor Taryn Winter Brill, well, she checked that out for us this morning. Good to see you.
I certainly did. Good morning to you, Chris. Well, imagine walking through the aisles of your local grocery store and smelling a never-ending scent of decadent milk chocolate or a constant stream of fresh baked bread. Well, if you walk down the aisles of one net cost supermarket in Brooklyn, New York, you'll experience just that thanks to specialized scent machines mounted on its walls. We visited the store to sniff out the situation for ourselves. What does it smell like in the produce section here?
Kind of fruity.
The aromas in the aisles at this Brooklyn supermarket are intense, but the smells aren't just coming from the products on the shelves.
So, do you think the smell in here is coming from these grapefruits?
That's an interesting question. I know with modern technology, it could come from a lot of sources.
This savvy shopper just might be onto something.
See that little black machine behind you?
Whoa.
Do you have any idea what that is?
Thing? It's blowing a breeze, so it's kind of funky. Don't tell me it's a grapefruit scent air, what do they call the aerator?
Actually, they're called scent air machines, and this supermarket has 5 of them, each piping out a different smell, including grapefruit in the produce section.
I think it's a grapefruit, is it? Or is it not a grapefruit?
It is. Chocolate in the candy aisle.
It improves our mood, you know.
It makes you happy?
Yes.
And rosemary focaccia by the bakery.
It smells like it's home.
What looks like part of a typical ventilation system is part of a marketing campaign that targets a shopper's sense of smell.
The machine is really small, so it's good for us. Nobody can see that.
The store's merchandise coordinator says she installed the machines 2 months ago after hearing about them overseas.
I think because of these machines, it makes customer more hungrier.
The goal is simple: make customers hungry and in turn, open up their wallets.
Does the smell make you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, sales in the produce department have gone up at least 7%. And with each machine costing $99 a month, this market thinks it's made a good investment.
And so far, so good.
Yes, so far so good. Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody loves it.
In the U.S., consumers spend an estimated $500 billion a year on food. And with smell accounting for 75% of what we taste, there's no denying a psychological effect.
The sense of smell is so primal. It goes into an older part of the brain before it can all register, and it's unconscious, wonderful thing that happens to you. So that sense of smell actually translates later into, oh, I wasn't even hungry, but now I want popcorn.
But it isn't the smell of fresh popcorn that's overwhelming these shoppers.
Where we're standing, what are you smelling?
I smell some, I guess, smoked meat.
What if I told you that smell was actually being pumped out of that little black machine over there?
That would be great. Yeah, I understand. It's working.
It's working?
Yeah, it's working.
So it seems in this store, the machines are bringing in dollars and making cents.
Are you going to buy a grapefruit today?
I know they're good for me. We didn't come for grapefruits, but it's
Possibility.
yeah, it's a good fruit. Oh, thank you.
Nothing like a juicy grapefruit. Well, Scent Air, the company responsible for these machines, offers 350 kinds of smells to choose from. But if you'd like to create your own original scent, it will cost you $5,000. So I asked the supermarket we visited, why not just hand out free samples so customers can actually taste the products instead of using these machines? They claim they do both, which for them is most effective in terms of increased sales.
It's just an assault of the senses.
Delicious. But a bump. Yeah.
$5,000 for your own scent.
Yeah. Set you back.
I don't,
not
you
so
know,
well spent.
I don't need to smell myself.
It's actually not working, by the way.